Are you curious about China's decision to reject the UK's massive £18 billion high-speed railway project? What could be the underlying reasons for such a surprising move? Is it a matter of financial concerns, or does it have deeper political implications? Could environmental or technological factors have played a role in this unexpected outcome? Join us today as we delve into the fascinating story behind China's rejection of this groundbreaking infrastructure project and explore the various factors that may have influenced this crucial decision. Stay tuned and get ready to be amazed. The UK's high-speed railway project, referred to as High Speed 2, or HS2, is an ambitious endeavor to transform the country's transportation landscape by connecting London with key cities in the North and Midlands regions. This state-of-the-art rail network will span over 345 miles, or 555 kilometers, with construction divided into multiple phases. Phase 1 will connect London to Birmingham, while Phase 2A will extend to Crewe, and Phase 2B will branch off to Manchester and Leeds. The HS2 project is designed to alleviate pressure on the existing rail network, which has been struggling to meet the growing demand for fast and reliable transportation. By constructing new tracks, stations, and upgrading existing infrastructure, HS2 aims to achieve shorter travel times and a greater capacity, thereby fostering increased economic growth and productivity in the regions it serves. The project is also expected to generate numerous employment opportunities, both during construction and in the long term, through the development of local economies along the route. The benefits of HS2 extend beyond transportation, as it will serve as a catalyst for urban regeneration, housing, and business development. HS2 is not just about speed, it is also committed to creating a sustainable and environmentally responsible railway system. The project has set ambitious targets for reducing carbon emissions and energy consumption, and is incorporating innovative design features to minimize its environmental footprint. These include incorporating green infrastructure, such as tree planting and habitat creation, as well as using cutting-edge technology for noise reduction and energy efficiency. China's interest in international infrastructure projects has grown significantly in recent years, primarily driven by its ambitious Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI. Launched in 2013 by President Xi Jinping, the BRI seeks to establish a modern-day Silk Road, connecting Asia, Europe, and Africa through an extensive network of transport, energy, and telecommunications infrastructure. This mammoth project spans over 70 countries and encompasses nearly two-thirds of the world's population. The BRI is not only a testament to China's growing global influence, but also a strategic move to secure its long-term economic and political interests. By investing in and developing infrastructure projects in various countries, China aims to expand its trade routes, secure access to critical resources, and strengthen its diplomatic ties with participating nations. Furthermore, the BRI allows China to export its vast experience in infrastructure development, as it boasts an impressive track record of constructing high-speed railways, highways, and ports in record time. As a result, many countries view China as a valuable partner in realizing their own infrastructure ambitions. China's involvement in international infrastructure projects also creates opportunities for its domestic industries, particularly in construction, engineering, and manufacturing. By participating in these projects, Chinese companies can secure lucrative contracts, access new markets, and gain a competitive edge in the global infrastructure sector. The UK's decision to invite China Railway Group Limited, or CREG, to participate in the tender process for the HS2 project was a calculated move aimed at tapping into China's vast expertise and resources in high-speed rail development. The UK recognized that partnering with a global powerhouse like China could provide significant advantages in terms of funding, technology, and construction capabilities. By inviting the CREG, the UK hoped to not only benefit from China's extensive experience in building thousands of miles of high-speed rail networks, but also to gain access to their cutting-edge railway technology. This collaboration had the potential to expedite the HS2 project's completion, reduce costs, and ensure that the railway system would meet international standards. In addition to the technical and financial benefits, the UK's invitation to China was also seen as an opportunity to bolster the diplomatic relationships between the two nations. A successful partnership on a high-profile infrastructure project like HS2 could pave the way for future cooperation in other sectors, such as trade, investment, and technology exchange. This move was particularly significant given the UK's post-Brexit status, as the country sought to establish new partnerships and strengthen its global position outside the European Union. Engaging with China on the HS2 project was viewed as a strategic step towards diversifying the UK's international relationships and showcasing its openness to collaboration with non-European partners. China's decision to reject the UK's high-speed railway project came as a surprise to many observers, given the project's alignment with China's Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI, objectives. However, multiple factors contributed to China's decision, reflecting the complex interplay of financial, technological, and political considerations in international infrastructure investments. Financial concerns were a significant factor in China's decision, as the £18 billion price tag raised questions about the project's profitability and long-term economic viability. China has become increasingly cautious about the sustainability of its overseas investments, especially in the wake of several high-profile infrastructure projects facing financial challenges. Technology sharing was another crucial aspect influencing China's rejection. Involvement in the HS2 project would have necessitated sharing China's advanced high-speed railway technology and expertise. By declining the project, China retains full control over its cutting-edge technology, which is a vital asset in the competitive global infrastructure market. Political factors also played a role in China's decision. The growing tension between China and Western countries, including disputes over trade, human rights, and national security, may have made China hesitant to invest in a high-profile UK infrastructure project. Such a commitment could have exacerbated existing tensions and invited increased scrutiny on China's involvement in critical infrastructure in the West. Financial concerns played a significant role in China's decision to reject the UK's HS2 project. The staggering £18 billion cost raised questions about the project's overall affordability, and China expressed doubts regarding the project's ability to generate sufficient returns on investment. These concerns were exacerbated by the uncertain economic climate and growing skepticism about the financial sustainability of large-scale infrastructure projects. China's rejection of the HS2 project demonstrates its increased scrutiny of the financial viability of its overseas investments. In recent years, China has been reassessing its approach to international infrastructure financing, as several projects under the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, have faced financial difficulties or failed to deliver anticipated economic benefits. This has led to a more cautious investment strategy, focusing on projects with a higher probability of success and a lower risk profile. In this context, the HS2 project's high price tag and uncertain profitability may have deterred China from committing to the investment. Moreover, the project's complexity, the need to navigate various regulatory and political hurdles, and the potential for cost overruns could have further contributed to China's financial concerns. China's decision to reject the UK's high-speed railway project can be partially attributed to concerns over maintaining technological control. As a global leader in high-speed rail technology, China has invested heavily in research and development, resulting in a world-class railway system. Sharing this technology and expertise with other countries could diminish China's competitive edge in the international infrastructure market. If China had accepted the HS2 project, it would have been necessary to share its advanced railway technology and expertise with the UK and other project partners. This transfer of knowledge could potentially allow competitors to replicate or improve upon China's technology, thereby diluting its unique selling proposition to the global market. By rejecting the project, China safeguards its intellectual property and preserves its technological advantage. This approach is consistent with China's broader strategy of leveraging its technological prowess to secure a leading position in the international infrastructure sector. By maintaining control over its cutting-edge technology, China can continue to set the benchmark for high-speed rail systems and attract lucrative infrastructure projects worldwide. Political factors was another key point in China's decision to reject the UK's high-speed railway project. The tense political climate between China and the West, characterized by disputes over trade, human rights, and national security, may have led China to reassess the potential risks associated with investing in a high-profile UK infrastructure project. Investing in the HS2 project would have put China's involvement in critical infrastructure under the spotlight, inviting increased scrutiny from Western countries. This scrutiny could have resulted in further strain on an already delicate diplomatic relations, potentially impacting China's broader interest in the global arena. Additionally, the post-Brexit environment may have contributed to China's apprehension about investing in the UK. The uncertainty surrounding the UK's future relationship with the European Union could have made China cautious about committing to a large-scale investment project without the backing of the EU, which could have provided additional financial and political stability. Furthermore, the growing trend of political backlash against Chinese investments in Western countries may have weighed on China's decision. Recent examples of cancelled or delayed projects due to political opposition, national security concerns, or regulatory hurdles could have deterred China from engaging in another potentially contentious project. Environmental concerns have become increasingly important to China as it seeks to balance rapid development with sustainable practices, and in its international investments. The HS2 project has faced significant criticism for its potential environmental impact, which may have factored into China's decision to reject the project. The HS2 project has been controversial due to its potential impact on the environment, including the destruction of ancient woodlands, disruption of wildlife habitats, and increased carbon emissions during construction. These concerns have been voiced by environmental groups, local communities, and politicians alike, casting a shadow over the project's long-term sustainability. China's growing emphasis on the environmentally sustainable development is evident in its domestic policies, as well as its approach to international investments. In recent years, China has made significant strides in addressing environmental issues, such as air pollution and renewable energy development. By rejecting the HS2 project, China could be signaling its commitment to environmentally responsible investments and avoiding association with a project that might tarnish its sustainability credentials. Furthermore, the potential for negative publicity surrounding the project's environmental impact could have been a deterrent for China. Associating with a controversial project that faces strong opposition from various stakeholders might have risked damaging China's reputation as a responsible global investor. China's recent economic slowdown and the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic have had significant implications on the country's priorities and resource allocation. In response to these challenges, China has shifted its focus towards domestic projects and infrastructure development as part of a strategy to stimulate economic growth and ensure long-term stability. This renowned emphasis on domestic priorities may have played a role in China's decision to reject the UK's high-speed railway project. By concentrating on domestic projects, China can ensure that its resources are directed towards initiatives that directly benefit the Chinese economy and population. This approach includes investing in critical infrastructure such as transportation, energy, and telecommunications, as well as supporting key industries that drive economic growth and create jobs. Rejecting the HS2 project allows China to allocate its financial and technical resources to domestic endeavors, where the return on investment may be more predictable and the impact on the nation's economy more immediate. Additionally, focusing on domestic projects allows China to maintain better control over the project execution, reducing the risks associated with complex international ventures that involve multiple stakeholders and regulatory environments. In the context of global economic uncertainty and the ongoing pandemic, China's decision to prioritize domestic projects is a strategic move aimed at securing its economic future and addressing the needs of its vast population. By rejecting the UK's high-speed railway project, China can channel its resources towards initiatives that align with its domestic priorities and contribute to the country's long-term growth and stability. China's decision to reject the HS2 project might signal a broader shift in the country's investment strategy, as it seeks to diversify its portfolio beyond infrastructure projects. While the Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI, has primarily focused on infrastructure development, China may be exploring investment opportunities in other sectors to ensure a more balanced and resilient portfolio. Investing in sectors such as technology, healthcare, and renewable energy not only aligns with China's domestic priorities, but also helps to mitigate the risks associated with an overemphasis on infrastructure projects. By diversifying its investments, China can spread risks more evenly across different industries and benefit from the growth potential of various sectors in the global economy. Moreover, investing in areas like technology and renewable energy aligns with the global trends towards sustainable development and the transition to a low-carbon economy. These investments can help China solidify its position as a leader in innovation and contribute to solving pressing global challenges such as climate change and public health. The diversification of China's investment portfolio is also a strategic move in response to the changing geopolitical landscape and the potential risks associated with investing in large-scale infrastructure projects, particularly in countries where political or economic instability may affect project outcomes. The rejection of the high-speed railway project by China has the potential to impact UK-China relations, as both countries navigate the complexities of international politics and economics, and the decision could lead to changes in their bilateral relationship. The UK's invitation to China to participate in the HS2 project signaled a desire to strengthen ties and leverage China's experience in high-speed rail development. However, China's rejection of the project may be perceived as a setback to their cooperation, potentially affecting future collaboration on large-scale infrastructure projects. Moreover, the rejection could highlight differences in priorities and approaches between the two countries, particularly in terms of technology sharing, environmental concerns, and investment strategies. These differences may influence future negotiations and engagements as both countries continue to balance their national interests with international cooperation. It is also important to consider the broader geopolitical context. As tensions between China and the West have increased in recent years, China's decision to reject the HS2 project may exacerbate existing concerns about Chinese investments in critical infrastructure and the potential implications for national security. However, despite the potential negative implications, the rejection of the high-speed railway project does not necessarily signify a complete breakdown in UK-China relations. Both countries have a history of cooperation in various sectors, including trade, education, and scientific research. It is possible that they will continue to engage in dialogue and collaborate on mutually beneficial projects, even as they navigate the challenges presented by the HS2 project rejection. In the wake of China's rejection of the high-speed railway project, the UK government has been prompted to explore alternative sources of funding and potential partners for the HS2 project. This search for new collaborators is crucial to ensure that the project can move forward and deliver on its promise of improved connectivity and economic growth for the UK. The potential avenue for securing funding is to engage with other countries and to have experience and interest in high-speed rail projects. This could include nations such as Japan, France, or Germany, which have all successfully implemented their own high-speed rail networks and could bring valuable expertise and financial backing to the project. In addition to seeking partnerships with other countries, the UK government could also explore collaboration with private investors or public-private partnerships, or PPPs. Engaging with the private sector can provide the necessary capital and resources to drive the project forward, while also allowing for innovative solutions and efficient management. International financial institutions such as the World Bank, the European Investment Bank, or the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank could also be potential sources of funding for the HS2 project. These institutions have a history of financing large-scale infrastructure projects and can offer valuable financial support and technical assistance. The search for alternative funding and partners presents an opportunity for the UK government to reassess the project's overall objectives, scope, and design. By considering the wide range of potential collaborators, the UK can leverage different perspectives and expertise to enhance the project's outcomes and ensure its long-term success. The UK's departure of the European Union with Brexit has undoubtedly introduced a new layer of complexity to the European infrastructure market and could have played a role in China's decision to reject the HS2 project. Brexit has led to increased uncertainty in the region, creating potential challenges for China when considering large-scale investments in the UK. One of the primary concerns for China may be the lack of financial and political stability that the backing of the EU could have provided. With the UK no longer a part of the EU, China may be more cautious about investing in the country, as it now faces a different set of regulatory, economic, and political conditions. Furthermore, Brexit has raised questions about the UK's future relationships with its European neighbors and its role in the broader European market. This uncertainty could make it more difficult for China to assess the long-term prospects and potential returns on its investments in the UK, particularly for infrastructure projects like the HS2, which rely on regional connectivity and cooperation. Additionally, the UK's departure from the EU could impact the ease of doing business between the UK and other European countries, potentially affecting the supply chain and workforce availability for major infrastructure projects. China may be hesitant to commit to a project that faces such logistical uncertainties. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more content like this. Leave a like and comment below. See you in the next video.